everyone! Welcome back to Origami with Josie, origami during coronavirus quarantine. And today we're going to fold a giraffe. To start, I've selected an aqua piece of square paper. You can use any color you like. First thing we're going to do is fold a crease here and here. Open the model up and rotate, and fold again. Open the model up again, rotate to a diamond. Now we're going to fold a crease here and here. And open, and rotate, and fold again. Open the model up again. Now we're going to take this edge and bring it to the center, but we're only going to crease it halfway. So we are only going to crease until we see this. See that line right there? Right there. It may not look like halfway, but when you open it back up, you will see that it is. I'm going to rotate the paper and do it again on this bottom edge. Up to that line. And open. Rotate and repeat on this edge. Open and repeat on the fourth edge. Just to there. Open. And now we're going to do it on the other side. On the other side of the edge. So this edge will go up to the center line. Again to that crease. Now it's easy to see because there's a crease here, and you can crease to here, but there's also a crease here that works. We'll rotate, and we're going to repeat on this edge. Open, we'll rotate and repeat on this edge. This is the third one. Open, and repeat on the fourth and last edge. And open. Now we're going to flip the model over and fold it in half like this. Crease like this. Flip the model over again. Fold in half so that the white is showing. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to fold along these pre-creases that we have made. And so the simplest way to do this is to bring those creases that are at the base, bring them back. Bring your index fingers together and down, and then work your index fingers in along those other two pre-creases that were made. And continue to apply pressure to this part of the paper so that the triangle naturally starts to point downward. And this is going to be a new crease that will form straight across. And eventually it will lay flat, and there will be some creases underneath that will need to be flattened. Going to show you that again on the other side. Flip the model over. And again along these 4 creases that were made. And as you can see, right here is where the new crease will be made. So we're going to pick the paper up and crease along those 2 base creases that were already made. Encourage those again. And then take your index fingers and work them toward each other along those other 2 pre-creases. Make sure those points are in good shape. And then begin to work the paper right here to encourage that triangle to point downward. And crease this new crease at the top, and then the new folds that are happening underneath that you can feel, and now it is flat. Next thing we're going to do is pick the model up with your right hand, open it. With your left hand, we're going to send this point upwards. So in order to do that, we're going to curve and curl that paper in the other direction to encourage it to go up. And take your index finger and thumb and begin to send this crease, begin to send it in the opposite direction. And then these 2 flaps will close down. And go ahead and flatten that crease. Next thing we're going to do is take this point and send it farther in here. So instead of taking this edge and bringing it to here, we're only going to do it part way. So that there's a little bit of distance between this edge and this edge. Going to flip the model over and repeat on the back along that same line. And bring the model back together, back to the original side. Next thing we're going to do is pick up this top edge and fold it backwards, making sure these inner folds are laying flat. Flip the model over and repeat on the back. Flip the model back over again. Now we're going to fold the back legs. So we're going to take this point and send it down here as a pre-crease, and what we want is for that point to be on the same plane as the front feet. Like that. So there's a little gap here and a bigger gap here than here. So you can see those feet are in the same plane. Now we're going to unfold that and open the model up. We're going to curl that points down with the index finger and thumb. And we're going to crease along that new crease we made. Going to fix that point so that it is still pointy. Still in good shape. Great. And then the last thing we're going to do is form the head. So we're going to do the similar thing that we did with the feet. Make a pre-crease. Like this. Send it back up again. Pick the model up and we're going to curl that point over. With the right thumb and index finger, we're going to close the neck back together, and this will send that head down into the direction it wants to go. And the last thing we're going to do with the head is just fold a crease here at the point of the nose to send it underneath. So just the tip of the nose here. Holding it down and flatten. You can adjust the angle of the head a little bit if you like. And there you have it. I really hope you enjoyed folding the giraffe. Stay tuned tomorrow for another exciting model. See you then!